Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. And already we're underway here.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved...
Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up.
And the shot! It's a loose... Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time. Goes looking wide. And here's Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pobega. Oh, sweet feet. Barella! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Çalhanoğlu looks to get on the end of this. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Thuram. Shifted it to the flank. Played into... A header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Good purposeful running. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish of true class. They have brought themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Palmer grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ibrahimovic. And he's intervened well there. Nicely spread. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's through, now is he in? Ibrahimovic shapes to shoot! Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Kamate. Now it's Thuram. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. Sucic. And here's Barella. Barella! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Barella actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Half an hour played now. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Driving through and pull it! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Di Lorenzo. Could move up a gear here. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Decent progress down the left. And it's Serginho. That pass isn't the best. Nedved. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pullet. Sucic. It's Thuram. And it's Barella. Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Barella. Now it's Hullet. Pobega. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Barella. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
There will be 1 minute added
back.
time.
Di Lorenzo. Here's Pobega. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's got Thuram! And again the keeper stands strong. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
So we reached the halfway point. Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So it's back to business. And it's Serginho.
Oh, great feat, that.
Serginho. He's being urged to shoot. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, that's fabulous. Ibrahimovic. Pinches it off him. Sucic. Oh, some tackle that. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that was nowhere near his best. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's forced to go back. Pobega. Barella. Now who's going to be first to this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Takes a shot! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Parma get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a cute...
Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's going up front in a hurry.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Pobega. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's shifting through the gears here. And he was quick to react. Pull it. Driving on and making good progress. He is through here. Sucic. Pobega. Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. Oh, nice touch. Hangs one in. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Ibrahimovic. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's in on... It's Ibrahimovic! Chorus of approval here. It's really good play. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved. And it's Ibrahimovic. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Parma take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barella. Now this could be a chance. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's straight offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kamate, distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. Turns and goes. Thuram! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pull it. He's on it. Can he get away? Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Could be danger here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Serginho. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. Kamate. That's a good ball out wide.
That's going in strongly.
Has been indicated.
Nedved has created one goal already. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. Ibrahimovic! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Inter Milan bow out, defeat sealing their...
Copenhagen met Korea. Bro, Modagala. Bro, Modaginito. Okay. Bro, division push ചെയ്ത് തുടങ്ങിയില്ല. നമ്മുടെ 4-ലേക്ക് ആവും. 4 or 5 ആണ്.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Kanji has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
He's a fine all-round defender, Peter. Physically, he's strong, he's a good reader of the game and never afraid to...
And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh no, this does not look good. Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a nicely shaped ball. Great chance! Sticks it away! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's in a good position here. Shot a goal! Aims beyond the... And Martinez! And he comes up trumps again. And we have our very first corner. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Çalhanoğlu. Nice control.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's David. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Barella.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nedved. Martinez. Martinez. Good, strong midfield running here. Very nicely done. No outsmarting him this time. Pobega defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mkhitaryan had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with...
Climbs up big! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Threads one in. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some resolute defending there. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Mkhitaryan. Barella powering forward here. Could try cutting inside here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Yildiz. That has not gone well. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He is through here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Yildiz. Some really good ball movement. Mkhitaryan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mkhitaryan. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Tries to pass it through. David! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It is a good and that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.
And the action is back on the way.
Inter really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Now it's David, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Martinez. And it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez. Showing great feet there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's David. No way through there. Martinez. Barella.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's tried one! And that is faded wide.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Martinez. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's found the way through. Barella. Now it's Martinez. He's cut it out. David. Just about up to the hour now.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mateus. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! It's their second corner of the game. Brilliantly cut out. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Barella. Yildiz, who's set up one goal so far, and it's Nedved. He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. David really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Barella. Foot in. Mateus. Now it's Martinez. Oh, super find. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to retrieve it. Passing nice and neat. David! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Half an hour gone in the second half. Yildiz. Yildiz goes for a shot! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, who's going to be... He's having a go! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Inter are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Martinez! He's picked his way. Foolish header! It's a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Inter Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Barella gets a foot in here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Çalhanoğlu. And he decides to cross it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yildiz. Martinez. Now it's Nedved. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Mkhitaryan. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Tries a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. So, third corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Played into the box. Oh, there's a probing ball. David. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that will be it. Inter Milan suffer a humiliating defeat. And if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Inter desperately failing to impose themselves.
Guys, 3 hours and up a live and like it. I can share it up with the player. Rodil 2 can up a live maximum share. Manasura. കളി കിട്ടുള്ളതാണ് പക്ഷെ കുറച്ചാള് നല്ലൊന്നും കളിച്ചില്ലായിരുന്നു പറ്റി കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഡെയിലി കളിക്കണം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കളി വിട്ടു ഗൈസ് ഇപ്പൊ ഈ വന്നേ അപ്പോ എന്റെ പോയി ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു കളി കളിച്ചതാ ഇപ്പൊ വീണ്ടും വന്നു Police vessel arrived from Welcome to St. Right, welcome. It's 3 hours here up എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക മാക്സിമം ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. So that's got things underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said.
Can he finish? An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Mateus. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Batistuta.
Kamate. Barella. It's skewed away. The ball goes in. And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Çalhanoğlu. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, nice touch. He's in a great position. Tries a shot! Barella. Sucic. Pobega puts his foot on the gas. That's a cute ball. Now it's Nedved. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Shot could... He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Martinez. No, he wasn't good. Martinez! Goal! Go in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Barella. Sucic. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's beautifully weighted. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Palmer finding their passes, and he's in on shot at goal! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous! Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Di Lorenzo. No way through. Pobega. Now it's Martinez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
It's Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Ibrahimovic certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Oh, super ball! And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pullet is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a smartly directed ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Chalhanoglu. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Looking for the run. He's got away. Batistuta had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
That has been slung wide. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass. And the shot! He's beaten it. Good effort. And it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, it all comes down to taking your chances. That's a lead which is hard to justify, but they found a finish, unlike their opponents.
Inter Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Barella. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Akanji. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Roberto Baggio. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Martinez!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Chance! Goal! Palmer! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Chalhanoglu, and it's Barella. He won't be happy with that one. Barella has it out wide and in space. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Decent chance! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bastoni. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through? Batistuta. He has found the way through. Batistuta climbs up big. Oh, it's hit the post. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Pullet clipped into space. Oh, smashing header. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Parma grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Delivers with whip. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Martinez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! And it's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Parma are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. This might... It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, there was plenty on that. Sucic. Knocks it into space. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive feet.
So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost.
എല്ലാവരും അതെ അതാ ഗെയിം.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's a bit...
And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Terrific save by Abbiati. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Platini. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Çalhanoğlu, all driven towards the far post. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Lookman. Rijkaard. And it's Barella. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Barella. Now, this could be a chance. He's beaten the line. And a chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Inter Milan could not have hoped for a better opportunity. So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he certainly...
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking to go deep, punched away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players would...
Platini! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Great chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Now it's Del Piero. And no, that is... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, can they get him away? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Chance! Hits off target and by quite a way. Di Lorenzo. And it's Serginho. Kamate. And it's Barella. Sucic. That has been slung wide. And the counter is on. Lookman gets into some space. Delivered in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Inter Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. There's the header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Platini really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Del Piero. And he's lost his shot at goal! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Platini really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's going to be disappointed with that. It could be in here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lookman. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Could try cutting inside here. Crosses it in. It's out for a goal kick. Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Pobega. Now it's Barella. Rijkaard goes, oh, terrible pass. He's having a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Driving forward, Çalhanoğlu, and this is Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excess...
Header! Oh, it's gone in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
Big chance! 1-0, can he finish? It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This has become tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away. And this is Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Barella, now it's Martinez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. And here's Del Piero. He saw the danger. He gets... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan could not have chosen a worse moment. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. That's an extraordinary in for the pieces. Just off target.
Lookman certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, what about it? Inter Milan have dragged it back at the last. That's a good run down the left. And he lines up a cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Maradona. Ibrahimovic. Sommer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Martinez. Well, that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Platini. And here's Del Piero. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lookman. Looking for options for movement. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
He's a sharp little ball here. Barella gets into a good position. Thuram. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Del Piero. Di Lorenzo gets a foot in here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It's come to nothing.
Look, there has to be more urgency here.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Into extra time we go. Sommer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to... Black and blue, the dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, he's having a shot!
Very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. They get a throw in. Kamate, he's got away. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good spread. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Inter Milan looking to pass their... Martinez! Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Spread it left. Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Barella. Face to... Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Barella.
This is the time you need that pace.
Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence.
But just the goalkeeper to beat. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Martinez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Bastoni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. He rises! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! Goal! to the lead once more. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Sucic, that's a sharp pass. Barella, and it's Serginho, and he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. And that's put paid to a promising move. Barella. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Serginho. Çalhanoğlu providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Çalhanoğlu and Kamate. That pass isn't the best. Akanji. Pobega. And that has left him in a heap. Rafael Leao. Header! And the ball's... That's another chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Inter are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are back underway. Rafael, it's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
He has found the way through. Swings it across. And it's hoisted clear. And he passes it long. Pobega. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Barella. Martinez, here's... Shoots! Yes! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that really is so impressive. So, a breakthrough already.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
He gets big! It's hit the upright. Caicedo. And it's Serginho. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Lovely feet. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in. Well, played right into his path. Has another go! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it out wide. Guardiola. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And this is Neymar. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get...
His man, Serginho, aimed in towards... Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Caicedo calmly anticipates. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Onana. Oh, good spread. Guardiola does well to get it back. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri tries to pass it through. Pau Kubasi makes the interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ambitious ball here. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Serginho is there to clear. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. And now they can clear their lines. Nicked it back promptly. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Madrid kick off the second half. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Out for a throw. And they've got rid. Azar. Madrid finding their passes. It's Pedri. Batistuta. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Thinks about the shot. Guardiola gets it away. It's a good run, that. Great timing. And this is Batistuta. Messi. He is through here. That's a throw. And here's Messi. That pass isn't the best. And here's Messi. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been flattened there. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Onana. Neymar. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. He's shifting through the gears here. Rashford with the cross. Terrific header. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he cuts out the supply. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Serginho. Van Dijk does really well there, strong defending. Pass is just off target.
Don't you just love the level of intent?
Decent chance! That's another chance! It's been shipped out wide. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? And he's quick to snatch it back. Rashford. Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Attention, changement.
Time for a change in personnel. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Kubasi. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. He has found the way through. Takes aim and he's got full. Oh, crossbar! Son Heung-min in with the challenge.
Temps additionnel.
Yamal is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. That pass isn't the best. Messi. And Messi! Oh, off the bar! Van Dijk pokes it out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Araujo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedri. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Yamal. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Messi. Neymar. Over to the left. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal. Gives it back. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's found a way. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Yamal. Now it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Spread out to the left. Hazard. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Hazard. Pass is just off target.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Howson goes sliding in. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Good, strong hand by the keeper. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Punched away. That has been slung wide. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Amadou Onana. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. And one more try! In for the pieces! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that is a little undercooked. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Yamal. And here's Kaka. Now it's Yamal. And this is Messi. And he shoots! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Out to the right. And it's Messi. And this is Van Basten. Neymar. Was looking wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's beaten the last man. Neymar. Hazard engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Amadou Onana. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Basten. Onana. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And Basten! Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard. And here's Van Basten. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Great chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control. Bensebaini cuts out the pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Neymar. Time and again they are repelled. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mike goes for a shot! Oh, brilliant save! And now a sudden chance to counter. Albert Ferrer.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Messi. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Ah, he's given it away. Messi, can he finish? A whisker away from making it 4. Barcelona have their second corner now. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Out to the left it goes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. That has been cut short. Onana. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Van Basten. Hazard powering forward here. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. Neymar. Serginho. Yamal. Pedri spots it and intercepts. Yamal. And here's Messi. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. And here's Kaká. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. And it's Neymar. Pedri. Hazard. Yamal. Rijkaard. Now it's Kaká. Spread it left. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Yamal. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go.
Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously.
Big chance! Must be! He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? All driven to... A header! Goal! Manchester United! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the finish! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Rashford, he's picked his way through. Somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Neymar. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Pedri. Now it's Kane.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar. And it's played forward. Rashford. He is through here. Rashford and the shot! No, not this time.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Kane gets flagged offside. Oh, that's well spotted. Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. The ball has bounced loose now. Alexander-Arnold. Kane. And it's Neymar. Distributed tidily. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bruno Fernandes, there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped in.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chooses to go crossfield. Serginho. Will play through for the wide man. There will be a throw-in. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à prendre connaissance de la note d'information communiquée par la police. Elle s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant. Merci. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3, le numéro 17.
Manchester United get the second half started.
Le numéro 41, le numéro 6.
Bensebaini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Serginho. Paris Saint-Germain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Albert Ferrer. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to pass it. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
PSG on the counter-attack. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Paris Saint-Germain really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Serginho plays it long. Just about up to the hour now. Tries a deft little ball. Gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Akanji cuts it out. Great vision. And he's with great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He rises! It's fallen kindly here. It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ball's gone out of play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking tidy in possession here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's got away. Played into the box. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a very decent ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar! Once more against the woodwork. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this looks sharp.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Back into the middle. And here's Kane. It's been shipped out wide. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Caicedo. He's had it taken off him. Albert Ferrer. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal's cross. That's going to go a long way.
Attention, changement.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Neymar. Shot at goal! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Changement en cours.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Real chance! And it's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. The invitation was... And we're done. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Paris Saint-Germain, Égypte.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's on his way! Nicely spread. That's a little off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out to the left flank. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. He's got away. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! It's travelling a long way. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up! It's hit the upright. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Plays a sharp little ball here. Onana tries to play it through. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now the ball in. Opts to play it back. He's having a go. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Thuram's cross. Oh, smashing header! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
He's come in hard. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram wins the duel this time. Messi has it out wide and in space.
Egypt really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Onana.
That's alert
And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. And it's Serginho. Now that's well seen too. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Ribéry. Looking for the run. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Onana. Now it's Schick. And this is Neymar.
That's good play from him.
He's away! Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Schick. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's been given away.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. Van Dijk gets over. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Paris Saint-Germain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's away. Big chance, corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Just eases him off the ball. Egypt have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No way through there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is good alertness. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up.
He rises! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's very neat. Looking to go, terrific header! And it's come back out to him. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Onana running with the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Point-blank header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk.
Paris Saint-Germain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's an excellent interception. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Thuram. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ribéry looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's found a way through. He's being urged to shoot. Thuram! Could move up a gear here. Serginho powering forward here. Bernardo Silva. Aimed beyond the defence. Played towards the other side. Bensebaini calmly anticipates. Paris Saint-Germain have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And that pass just didn't quite work. Yamal. Shot could be on. Oh, robust challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter is on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Neymar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Changement en cours.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Albert Ferrer does really well to win the ball there. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even...
Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Out to the right. Lampard. Scholes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Ligt. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernandez. And it's Scholes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe is onto this. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Rashford. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quarter of an hour played. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ronaldinho, can he finish? It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho gets into a good position. Lampard, the man we've all come to watch.
Paris Saint-Germain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Neymar. Scholes. Ambitious ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Scholes puts his foot on the gas. Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Here's shot and goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Tonali wins the duel this time. Now it's Neymar. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Onana gets across to intercept that. Lampard, he's a sharp little ball here. Onana. Neymar, it's a really well-measured ball. Scholes. Neymar has created one goal already. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. Onana. Ball's played through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not the most accurate pass. Right, Scholes. He's in a good position here. Now it's Mbappe. They're urging him to shoot. And the shot! Neymar is flagged offside. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21. Pour le
Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half. Pedri. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Delivers with wit. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Neymar. And it's Serginho. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to play it through. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Rashford. Rashford goes on a run down the left wing. And he's had it nicked away.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Great vision. It's a promising position. Good ball, good take. That's a good ball. And a chance! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible.
Ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played out to the left flank. Probing pass. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? There's the header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Ronaldinho.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down.
Oh, what a mistake! Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. And that was nowhere near his best. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Pedri. Goes for goal! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well spotted. Into the last 5 minutes. Rashford. I think we're just about done here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he shoots! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. And he is just ripping it up. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.